In our first story, as the countdown begins to the end of President Koforidua first 100 days in office, Joy News has been seeking the views of Ghanaians across the country on the assessment of the NPP government's performance since it took office. And across coastal towns, the main campaign promise of the NPP was to make premix fuel available and at a reduced price to fishermen. And we've been finding out, asking some fisher folk at various coastal communities in the country, and we'll bring you a lot more throughout the rest of this edition of the show. But let's move on. We know that there were clashes at the Kunkuma market at Agbogbloshie here in Accra, and the police say it is working hard to get rid of arms in the possession of residents or traders in Agbogbloshie, the enclave here in Accra, in an effort to reduce the risk of violent confrontations likely to be expected in the future. This follows Tuesday's communal violence in which one person was killed and a number of others were injured. The Minister of the Interior has since pledged to bring those behind the violence to book and urge residents to assist the police with a lot more information. Favor Nunu was with a security delegation that went to the area on Thursday.
Today, the reports that we had from the personnel who performed the night duties was very nice. We want to come and give assurance to our personnel, boost their morale, and also assure the public that the police are confident to go about their duties, given the support of our administration and the government in general.
Have we made any further arrests following your operations and investigations here?
So far, we haven't. For today, we haven't had any reports from our men on the ground. But we are still operating, going to both sides, and we are talking, the police negotiation teams are talking to the both sides to see an amicable settlement to the issue. Well, you know, we need intelligence gathering, and intelligence, for now, this is a visible part of the policing we are doing. The intelligence guys are also on it, getting us the information. Whenever we get the information and it's concrete, we will strike on it.
It is unclear how long the police will remain in Agbogbloshie area. For now, Director General of Operations, COP Christian Tete Yohunu, says security arrangements will continue in the area until the police determines otherwise.
It will continue until we are actually satisfied that they can now live together without any problem. So security will continue to be here, and then as and when the Inspector General of Police and Interior Minister decide that where we have reached, we have to stand down, we'll stand down.
The area has been a flurry of activity as leading figures from the northern region visit to lend support and provide advice on how to deal with the unrest. The latest is the Northern Regional NPP chairman, Bugri Nabu, who says he is opposed to ethnic clashes, urging the groups to use dialogue to resolve their differences.
It isn't a telephone or a mobile phone, neither it is a bar, neither it's a long issue since 2009. So now that we are getting contract with them and they are everybody open up to talk, I think at the end of the day we'll be able to know what to advise both the security and also the government.
The Koforidua-led government has demonstrated its unwavering commitment to clamp down on illegal mining. With some few days to the deadline of the 3-week ultimatum given to the illegal miners, a Deputy Minister of Land and Natural Resources, Benito Owusu-Bio, had some strong words for some illegal miners in Akwatia during his 2-day tour of the eastern region. Well, Mr. Benito says government will ignore political cost involved and also go ahead to wage the war against the practice.
Ghanaians are calling on us to clamp down on Galamsey. Some people are kicking against this. If there are 25 million people in Ghana, 24 million people want us to stop the practice.
24 million 24 million as against 1 million.
And about 1 million people don't want us to stop it. Who will you listen to? I'm asking you, who would you pay attention to? Apart from the distraction to our water bodies, we may not get potable water in 10 years' time. If that would affect our government in any way, we'll still go ahead. We'll clamp down on Galamsey. We are serious about it. We will stop it. So please, do the right thing. We will not watch you destroy the land. Yesterday, we saw the Brim River. It is now like cocoa powder. I've heard some people saying they will not vote for us. Well, we shall see. If they will vote us out because of that, we shall see. I'm of the strong conviction that when we stop it and bring good initiatives, Ghanaians will support us.
And his comments did not go unconcerned. Indeed, they triggered some angry reactions from some illegal miners in Akwatia.
Minister Okano. Yeah, catch say, yeah, Panachawa, Sagunu de on film. No guna, Ghana Subegu, Galamsey, out of 10 regions, 8 regions, and Galamsey. 2 regions, Penanya Galamsey, Ghana. 2 regions, and Galamsey. Now, honorable minister,
the minister's suggestion that we should stop Galamsey is good. But listen, I've been home for 8 good years. I had a parcel of land, but that was seized from me. The person who took the land is now driving a Range Rover and building big houses. So
I say you Galamsey, Nana buying the fish to Krana,
now our government is in power, so we can work and get some cash, and suddenly you want to collapse Galamsey. If they don't want us to do Galamsey, we will stop, and in 4 years we will vote him out.
25 million Ghana, ye ne Galamsey. Ujawe, baby Awufi, good near be a Galamsey. When you are Galamsey, on to me, Casse, Nebush, ni Bia, Nadafu Bia, Galamsey. It's also Begunu, near to Nidia, on Gunia Sabetuam. Me, MPP ni banka sankasa, obi so bia wa be catch me MPP ni ba. Ah, me fine people in Diagro. Neso, Galamsey ni yaye, e dia peja party na fi opposition, e dia ba power. Galamsey, any yaye peja MPP party 8 years no more opposition. Mumbisa honorable minister ni say, Tama omo opposition o tuni nesi akotiada. Bisa me. School down half for a book.
We are hungry. He should allow us to work. There are no jobs anywhere. He should help us. In Ghana, everyone is mining. So if you want to stop small-scale mining, then prepare to be voted out. Now our government is in power, so we can work and get some cash, and suddenly you want to collapse Galamsey. If they don't want us to do Galamsey, we will stop, and in 4 years we will vote him out.
I'ma say, hey, Mimi, I don't know. I'ma say, hey, Mimi, I don't know. It is a cock of Bassay. Ombu Galamsey, the other day, and Gajuma, and the Combokuya, Yabako, Omuba, Omukuya. Galamsey, with the Gadio, a better person, Omu Galamsey, and my Wahoo.
And there's more pressure. It's mounting on government to clamp down on illegal mining activities, which so far, according to the report and also witness, have destroyed water bodies as well as arable lands. Some groups who are also linked to Galamsey are also becoming vocal about repercussions of the ban. Artisans at the Swam magazine in Kumasi, for example, who assemble excavators, pumping machines and dredgers used in the business, are the latest group to oppose the move. They warn the ban on Galamsey, should it come into effect, will cause the precedent politically. They have since been speaking to Join News Kweku Superpra.
no amuma ye adwuma no se be enso ho beto yen.
They want Anado to, instead of threatening to ban Galamsey or stop it entirely, to find a way to regularize it. Regularize it in a sense that if there's a way they can ensure that whoever is doing Galamsey or alluvial mining in the river can do so without polluting the waters, then they are fine. But to stop it wholesale or to kill the whole initiative will also kill their source of livelihood and will affect their families.
Galamsey ni dia. Eno ana edidi wo mazinya. Na se be se ne se on fam la meto ho. Omo awi omo ho etu no. Eno omo mtumi ha machine enkata so no. Omo no se ono omo eden. Eka. De to so biem ene se eye yadwuma ye 7 ye ne chanafo mpa na yadwuma ekete pa. Se chanafo no edi omo huni e wo skasemu ho. Ye Ghana for cry na ye ti Ghana mo Ghana nya botɔ de no obe free scan so waje ahye ne botom scan waje scan ahye ne botom pa to obe eden obe free no de ade na eden ekɔ ofo na wose machine no China no so ba wo bɔ no bo no ka ya no eden o twe ne ka na akɔ ba bi o tim scan eden e bibi oni mi no obi e bibi se China for ba ba dwuma nya 10 million o sika me ni mi o sika no me 10 million menya no betina mbibia betina simi fie betina mbibia hwemere ne ma eti essence na nhwe no China fo no eden enkasa yie mo onye land ni nyina ma Ghana fo no onye land ma Ghana fo no ekobade pa.
This man is also for the regularization of Galamsey and not that outright ban of it thereof. He's actually saying that the Chinese are very diligent in their business. They pay their bills, and so for them it is important for government to ensure that the lands are reclaimed, the pollution of the rivers are stopped, but the mining must go on.
And the police in the Eastern region say they are not leaving anything to chance at this year's Easter festivities at Kwewu. According to them, they have gone as far as deploying an anti-terrorism unit to the town to ensure festivities do not record any hiccups. The regional police commander, ACP Alex Mensah, spoke to Joy News on the sidelines of a parade to deploy about 500 uniformed and plainclothes officers to Kwewu. He tasked his men to exhibit professionalism in the discharge of their duty.
I want them to go there and display all what they have taught as police officers. The way they speak to the civil population, the way they maintain peace, they must do it to the admiration of the public. The police should not go and take over the place and start misbehaving. Most often, in some of our boys go on such operations, we find out that some start misbehaving in order to become a concern for the service. So I want these men to go and exhibit all the professionalism they have been taught so that they bring up the name.
And he also cautioned traffic offenders and criminals who will go to Kwewu to cause trouble to be on guard.
These people come to go and enjoy themselves. No misbehaviors. The criminals who intend to go and do their criminal activities, let me warn them, because the police are ready for them. When we get hold of them, we are not going to stop. People who are going to get drunk and drive are also warned, because the MTTU are there on the road. They are going to inspect their roads, stopping drivers randomly, and then checking whether their alcohol content is over and above the limit. If they are, they will be stopped. So let me warn them.
And that's it for the news tidbits we have. Next, we have to look at news highlights on the various online portals. Do stay on.